name's Rick Germain, and I'm going to be directing the project this time. This is our third one. Andy's directed one, and we had another director for our second one. And this time I'm going to give it a shot. So we'll see how that goes. Thriller, suspense, or what was the other one? Oh, school drama was our second one. So I think we're going to go with thriller suspense, just because most of our actors are older and we don't have access to a school to shoot in. So I think we're just going to go with thriller suspense.
But with this, I'm kind of DP and cinematographer, and then I'll be, guiding lighting and whatnot a lot for this. So.
I'm Andreas. I am the writer and producer of our 48-hour project. We're doing a little bit of an experiment this time. Normally Rick writes and I direct, and this time we're flipping it. And it's a bit of an experiment because this will be Rick's first ever, it's his directorial debut. So it's kind of interesting to see what he pulls off in 48 hours. I kind of set a goal for myself, 2 pages every hour, just to make sure I could get done on time, but that's just a personal thing. The story is about a woman named Debbie who is being stalked by a man online. He calls himself Nick. I don't think it's going to be a struggle to get this one done at all. We're actually making really good time. We're almost halfway done the script, and it's only it's not even 2:30 in the afternoon. Everything is, despite the delays and the production issues, we are pretty much right on schedule.
I think the challenges are just the challenges that you face in every 48-hour production, and that's just, there's a lot of time. There's a lot of stuff to get done in a very limited amount of time. I guess I've worked on productions where there wasn't really a shot list and things weren't written down. Maybe they were in the director's head, but they weren't really written down, and I think it definitely helps more to have it all plotted out before you go, even if it's a really simple scene. And then just having a big team of people to help makes a huge difference, because I think people focus a lot on making sure they've got good actors, but honestly the team working behind the scenes is just as important.
My name is Brandon E. Hendrickson, and today I'm playing the role of Nick/Brandon, who's kind of the villain of this project. Out of all the 48-hour film festivals I've done, this one is by far the most relaxing and enjoyable. The last couple I've tried to do, it's just been this grind of the actors stay up all night waiting for them to finish the script and this, that, and the next thing, and we got to get a full night's sleep and then come here in the morning, and Rick's been absolutely spectacular. He's been very organized. He had a shot list, he had the script, he had everything kind of just ready to go when we got here, so it's been an amazing experience so far. Both sides of it, the production side has been spectacular, very professional, and the acting talent on this set is really, really cool as well. One of our fellows, actually Patrick, when he's not acting on the side, he does some of the special effects and things like that, and we were just talking, and he could just feel like the quality that this could pump out, so he actually just jumped in the car to run and grab a green screen. And that's really cool that everyone's really trying to just help out and make it the best thing it can be.
Mary Agnes Urens.
And I'm bound and gagged
In this next scene. Any project, doesn't matter the budget, and you're in a theater and the audience watches the movie and gets it and gets your character. It's wonderful. It's really magical.
It went really good. It went really smoothly as expected. And I think this is probably our best film yet. It turned out really nicely. We had a lot of good directions from Rick and from Chip. So I think everything was done out perfectly. I really hope that the audience is kind of on the edge of their seat following everything. Because we picked thriller, I mean, that's what you're supposed to have in a thriller. You're supposed to keep them thrilled. You want to keep them anxious, keep them excited, like what's going to happen next? How is this going to happen? How's this going to happen? And I just hope they react the way we wanted them to.
Are you single? Can I get your number?
How would you do that?
Gina's the best friend. The way it's written, she seems to be kind of a fun, quirky, so it's nice to see there's a little comedy put in there with some of her lines, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm curious to see what the final product's going to look like, which is going to be really cool too. Just seeing from the beginning, knowing the post-production is going to be happening after I'm gone, and they only have so much time to do it, I'm going to be really curious to see what the final project's going to look like, so yeah, it's going to be kind of cool. cousin Shirley, she had this happen to her, and it was just awful. She was maimed.
Maimed?
Maimed.
Ma'am, let's not get alarmed. There's no reason to scare her. This could very well be a prank. I forwarded the emails to my colleagues at the cybersecurity division.
Okay, we can cut.
We're going to take a look at the
Yeah,
IP
cut.
addresses and see what we come up with.
I loved every bit of that. Let's just do one more for safety.
You know, when you first start out, you think it's gonna be hell, and it is. But it's all part of the process, and as you round that corner into the home stretch, it was just awesome. I think what I usually do with the director, what I've found myself doing a lot, is kind of, you know, fine tweaking everything that I think looks good. To the best of my ability, everything I know, kind of using the tools and stuff. And then I ask the director, you know, is this what you were imagining, going for? Are you happy with it? Sometimes they'll say, you know, could we pan left, pan right? You know, it's a little dark, a little too light. So that's the thing that just pops up all the time. And so before I ever roll, I'll say, you know, what do you think about it? Be humble with your expectations. I think it's good to under expect, but then to overachieve more than you ever thought it would have, you know? And I try to keep my mind in that kind of mind frame. So while you're in it, doing it, just have fun and remember you're there to learn. And most of all, just have fun with the people you're meeting, because a lot of the time, you may have never met those people before.
Now it is 1:45. We want to have our project in render at around 5, because it'll take a good 20 minutes or so, maybe more, to render, depending on how much effects and color correction we actually have. So we'll do that, and then we render it out, and we take it and we deliver it. And I love that Brandon went creepier than my idea. He lit the edges of the tattoo. That's fucking killer. That's so fun. Yeah, you want to work with your friends. You want to work with people that you know, that you understand how they work. Maybe, you know, some quirks that they might have about the way they work. And but mostly you want people that can handle criticism without getting without them taking it personally. And you really want team players more than skilled players in a way, because a bunch of team players can overcome a lot of things. Skill is helpful for sure, but if you've got people that are just willing to keep going the extra mile, you'll get a lot of cool things out of them.
That's a killer ending.
Yeah, works for me.
Cool.